eyes stinging bad. Eyes stinging bad. Why? Oh, there I am. God, what is with my hair? Why does it look so huge? Why could somebody else have the voluminous hair that I have? Huh? I don't want it. I don't want it. Okay. So I'm live again. Here we go. That's working. Okay. So, good morning. I mean, this is art, but it's going to be an art stream. But the thing is that basically, I don't think I have anything to do. I think I've used up all of my art slots, my free art submissions. And, yeah. I basically don't think I've got anything urgent. Let me just double check my request list. I don't understand what that question means. And I had a question by Howard asked me about like my not furry art. It's like, yeah, I do not furry art and I do furry art. Either way, you know, I can't stop looking at it. I can't stop looking at it. Is there a way? If I got my hat, if I got my hat, can I have my hat? Give me my hat. Give me my hat. There it is. This will help. So me. Okay. Oh, is that better? Nope, it's not. It's worse. It's actually worse. It's actually worse. It's sticking out a lot and it won't stay down. See what I mean? Fucking voluminous hair. Oh well. Anyway, that's the thing. I do realize, by the way, that most of you guys, most of my viewers, my regular viewers, will probably be asleep right now on account of it is 8 AM in the UK. I haven't got my sleep cycle back to normal, by the way. I woke up at 4 AM. I woke up way later than 4 AM. Like a lot. So yeah. So I have nothing on my regular request list. Let me just double check my art list here. I think I've done most of my stuff on my art list. So yoga ball. Yep. The art list is clear. So that means that I've got to check FA, my essay on FA, my essay on FA, and see if he's got anything that I need to do, I want to do. I do have a friend who basically is very into Santa bears. I swear the browser is trying to push its luck so much. Yep, there's the note. There we go. Let's see what he says. It sounds like I've got a request, but it's not here yet. He basically is just asking me if I do want to do it. So that's nice. I'm just saying, sure, go for it. Would you consider helping me design a new character? It'd be for a description. Ugh, sorry. If not, I can do an easier one for you. So I said, sure, go for it. I hate it when people do this. Like, I offered. Okay, well, there's that. I do have some like backlog of crappy, just little suggestions and stuff from like Twitter and everything. I basically have like this thing where basically people tweet me just little tiny descriptions of what they'd like. Have like a whole thing written down of exactly what they want. And I found this file on my computer because it hasn't been updated for ages since I've basically done all the art and stuff that I wanted to do. So yeah, does my nose still sound stuffy? It shouldn't sound stuffy, but it sounds stuffy. Why am I doing it? Ugh. I really want to jump in the hot tub, but I can't jump in the hot tub because it has a puncture. Woo. It's nothing that I did or Damon did. It's literally a tiny failure in the skin underneath on the bottom, like out on the outside on the bottom, so nowhere where either of us can reach. It's just got a little weakening section there, probably from nothing. Just was weak there to begin with. So yeah, it's been slowly deflating. So we emptied it, and now I have no hot tub. But Damon's going to fix it, so that's going to be great. I am going to have to go and have a shower though today, which would be nice. That'd be funsies. Okay, so what do I have? What do I have on my list? So quiet right now. I get it though, you guys are asleep, so yeah, makes sense. Where are you? Where's this file that I made? I got my art list. Hey, Chris. Hugs, dude. It's eel. It's Skunktober. So I just got a message for Affinity. It's Skunktober. I got to draw a skunk. So what should we do with this skunk? It's not Skunktober. It's Skunktember. Skunktember. September is Skunktember. It's Skunktember. Yeah. God, I hate it. Why can't I just say Skunk Month? Why can't I just say Skunk Month? So what should I do with the skunk? Any suggestion is fine. I'm all open to any suggestion. Chris, since you're the only one here, you got dibs. So what should I make this skunky do? Skunky do? Yeah. Well, we got the nickname, kind of. Maybe upload the badger with the blankie and say it's a skunk. Upload the badger with the blankie. Badger with the blankie? Huh? What badger, what blankie? Oh! Oh. Can't do that. It's already on it's already on for Affinity. It's already on for Affinity. It's already on for Affinity. See, it's right there. Hey, so is the other one. Oh, I like that. We're right on top of each other. It's called Spoopy. Spoopy. It's a good thing I don't have anything naughty besides that, but that's not that naughty. Spoopy. Five favorites, 38 views. It's doing pretty good. No comments. Wait a minute. My ghost badger. Yep. It's already up there. It's already on for Affinity. I got Wolfie's picture that I recently uploaded on there as well. Yeah. I would say make the skunk one Halloweeny too, but that sounds redundant coming from me at this point. What kind of Halloweeny? Like, I don't know how. How to make the skunky Halloweeny? I'm a thinking. So I'm just looking at the Wolfie picture. I hope he's okay. Anyway, maybe he picked out Halloween candy, right? Yeah. Dude, everything can't be related to Halloween. I get it. I do. But it's a September thing. I was thinking they were doing it for October. No, it's Skunk-tember. Apparently, it's been Skunk-tember since the beginning of September. My hair's really wanting out, isn't it? It really wants out of my hat. I bet. It's for Skunk-tember, which is when Oktoberfest is. It's between like the 22nd and the something of September. So basically, it could be an Oktoberfest skunk, maybe. I think you're overestimating my my drawing abilities to basically do not only a fat skunk out of nowhere, but also with the with the branches and the complexity of trees. Do you know how complex trees are? They're actually really complex. You know, they're they're a fractal pattern. Yeah, yeah. Him with Beerstein sound neat. Hmm. I'm still bummed. I'm still bummed that I didn't get I can't get a lederhosen. I'm still really bummed about that. Especially since next year is going to be at the Cypher convention. One of the nights, one of the themes for the night is Oktoberfest. So I bet you there's going to be tons of lederhosen. But whatever, I'm probably just going to try to get a costume on and try to make it fit. Or do the thing with all the belts. Get all of the belts. All of them. Anyway, I have an idea. So, should we go with the Oktoberfest, Skunktober, Skunktember, Oktoberfest, Skunktember picture idea? Should we go with that one? Belt's cool, exactly. I'm just going to go nuts with the belts. Isn't it super late there for you, dude? It is, but I'm sickly. Had to lock cars in the rain, and now I have a cold. Had a few freaky fever dreams, so I don't want to go back to bed. Oh, I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry, dude. Like, don't know what to say. It's cute. I don't think it is cool. I think it's very uncool. Right. There is something I do need to look up, and that is an actual. Well, yeah. I mean, if you don't want to go to bed, then well, I'm up now. So, yeah. So what am I looking for? If I drop off the chat, it means I passed out watching. Oh. I want to snuggle. Hmm. Sounds so cute and sad at the same time. It's not fair. So I'm looking for the hats. I'm looking for the German Lederhosen hats. I will find them. By the way, afterwards, I will show you guys a picture that I have finished that you might not have been around for. But I need to find skunks, and I need to see their tails and all that stuff. Okay, there was a spider on my hand. A medium-sized spider. I think it was on here, and then I accidentally poked it. So this is a skunk. I've got a skunk and a human anatomy next to each other. I'm going to combine them and give the skunk a belly. Make him a chunky skunk. A chunky skunk. A chunky skunk. Make him a chunky one. As long as it's not biting. No, spiders don't bite here. That's not how they work. Bare belly skunky. Well, how about we go full on traditional German? Come on, I've drawn this a bit too much to the left. Whatever. Like Lederhosen, Beersteins. I don't know what that means. What does that mean? Ah. Yes, my brain was like, afterlife? It means afterlife angel kind of thing. Which is kind of hell. I mean, that is what hell means. But yeah. So what have I missed while I've been not here? Not a damn thing. Exactly what I was expecting. Okay. I might put his lederhosen a bit too much on the pants side. We'll see. I mean, I don't know what they're wearing feet-wise. I'm going to have to look up an actual traditional lederhosen. Shall we just say booch? Just going to put on. Oh, I'm putting the boots on as default. I think they're boots. I think they wear boots. Could be completely wrong. They could be wearing clogs or something, but isn't that Dutch? That's a Dutch stereotype, not the Germans. So skunks have kind of like a funny hairline. Still managed to miss us, although some of it has been lingering near our capital where I went to college. I had about 6 tornadoes in 2 days. Craziness. Clogs look. Really? I don't know. I've never worn clogs. They're basically all wood, right? Well, I think so. But I think they can be. Yeah. I don't know. I don't like wearing shoes at all, so it's kind of a no for me. I'm trying to do the face, the facade. We give him a furry moustache. I might give him a furry moustache. I don't know. It depends how the stripe works. Skunk tails are pretty big compared to their own bodies, right? You keeping it big? Yeah. Well, I've got him on one side, so I'm planning to do the tail kind of. There's the hefty profile, and as you can see on the page, it's kind of off to one side. So I have got that in mind. I'm on it, don't worry. Well, it's looking very basic at the moment. I'm just figuring out where arms and stuff go. I mean, I should be doing the detailing, but just, it's whatever. I never want to make the arms too long, but you've always got to realise how far they've got to get around stuff. Should we make it like a big tankard? I think we'll make it a big tankard. A big stein. Just for references. Sorry to hear about the hot tub, by the way. I heard a bit of that. Glad the hole is small though. Yeah, well, hopefully by the weekend it should be back to normal. There's some BS. Some random BS. I was going to get in that today. You know, stupid universe. He does a bit well. We've got a tarp under it, and we've raked the ground, and it also comes with pads. It comes with these like rubber mats that kind of slot together, and it's in a perfect circle around it. So it's supposed to protect it. The puncture didn't come from the ground. It's more of a just a weak spot in the actual plastic that it's made out of. It's like a PVC rubber, and it was weak on one side. So basically, the air just slowly went through this one part of it, and it's just a manufacturing defect. Apparently, they're sending us a patch that's supposed to fix it. So it's all good. It's all good. It's gonna get. It's fine. Right. So skunk tails. Woo. Skunk tails. Like DuckTales, but skunks. Skunkies. I should have looked up Zootopia skunk. Is there a skunk on Zootopia? No. Nope. There's a reason. Skunks don't exist in the Zootopia universe as animals, as sentient animals. They're amongst the other kind of animals. That's why you don't see any birds or lizards or anything like that in Zootopia. For some reason, but for some reason skunks aren't there. because they kill skunks for their fur. They kill skunks for their fur. Okay, just got to figure out where the towel begins. Yeah, so you don't see any skunks on Zootopia because they're hunted for their fur or something. So I made it quite big. I haven't made it huge, but I made it quite big. I'm going to justify it by saying that basically this is a pretty big skunk anyway. So, yeah. They do have a fluff, which I've kind of included, but it's going to be covered up by a hat. So, okay. Now, so what else do I need to find out? We need to find... Okay. They're hunted in the Zootopia universe. I don't think they're hunted. I think they're just literally that's all we know about them, is that they, you know, they make rugs and fur coats and stuff out of them. For example, you can make a rug out of a skunk's anus, you know, and it's considered to be not something that you should do. You just make a rug out of the regular skunk. I don't know. Okay, for my expert. Okay, I've got a very nice lederhosen. I'm trying to do this evenly. There's a very nice lady here. design here, which is going to be done very nicely, obviously, by me. I'm just figuring out buttons and stuff. So there's another button here. Yeah. I don't know about the braided leather, what kind of effect I'm going to do for that. I'll have to figure something out. I might just get a chibi costume. Not chibi costume, a chibi costume. It's always I need to put the buckle right here. Okay. I need one on the other one. That's got to be tricky to draw. Yeah, well, that's why I don't think it's gonna. A lot of it is not gonna make it into the final. I think it literally is just gonna be in the end. Like, it's just gonna be some texturing. I don't think it's actually gonna make it into all of it. Still need to do the hat. Okay, so this particular guy hasn't got the long socks, but that's okay because he doesn't have much leg exposed. So the one I'm doing is this guy, which is a lovely lederhosen, and I'd love it. If anyone can find that in my size, that'd be awesome. But again, I don't think you're going to be able to get it. I think that the best I can hope for is this thing, but modified, which is really, really cheap and tacky looking, and I hate it. But what are you going to do? Okay. Beep, beep, beep. It's very loud bird. Very loud bird. It's very loud. Very loud bird. So, yeah. So far I've got the patterning for it, and I've got the shoes and the boots and the stein, and that's the tail. It's not huge, but it's basically about the same size of a regular skunk in this universe, but he's obviously a bit portly. I haven't done facial detailing yet, or the color detailing for the stripe and everything. And of course, they do have a bit of a thing. They have a hairstyle, but the thing is that I've got the front forward flick, but the thing is that he's wearing a hat. He's going to be wearing a hat. Speaking of hair, so much. Jeffrey, go to bed. Go to bed, Jeffrey. It's late. I tell you, Chris, go to bed, but I don't want you to experience bad. I was going to say bad thoughts. You know, it is late. Someone's making bacon. I want bacon. Damn, that was quick. What? It was quick. I've got to do the hat. And I don't trust this hat because it's a cheap hat. What kind of hat should we put on him? Oh, bye, Chris. Well, it's been nice talking to you, but like, if you can't sleep some more, you know where to come. Oh. Belly rubs and belly sleep. Seriously, someone's cooking bacon. I think it's next door. I want some bacon. I know it's cannibalism, but I want some bacon. It seems to be molting. I don't get it. It's supposed to be winter, not supposed to be molting. Do they have feathers in them and everything? All they do. Just drawing one of these hats. Let's try a bit of a stunk bug. So Jeffrey, what are you doing up? Here's more hugs and snuggle subs because I've missed you. I'm okay, Jeff. I'm okay. Mostly, I'm okay. Random birds all the time. All the time with the random birds. This piece is for Skunk Timber because apparently it's Skunk Timber. I did not know that it was Skunk Timber was a thing, but apparently it is. Did I just get rained on? I think I've just been rained on. Yeah, apparently the months have like their own shit going on. I think it's done. I think it just needs to be inked and stuff, which I'm not doing today. We'll have to double check my skunk stuff. But I need to just do the color mapping and references now. But that's what I got. But let's have a look. Let's have a look. It's a real quick one. It will be done. It will look better later. So yeah, they don't have any. I mean, I could do it, but there's one here that looks very, very cute. But it looks like it's terrified at the same time. But as you can see from the picture, it's in a white space, so you can't really tell from the back. But it's got like white fur on the back, one line down the middle, and a tiny stripe down the chest. That's a dead. Yeah, nice. Yeah, I might go with that, the two striped approach, but I don't want it to be confused with a badger. So it's settled, the stripe, and then, yeah, okay. And the tail is, no, the tail's complicated. What the fuck is that? Go, I've got the color references. Didn't give them a sleeve then. And their paws are basically, they are all black except for that one stripe down the back that splits off into two. I hate it when you don't know what you're looking at and then all of a sudden you realize that I'm looking at a dead body. You know? But no, it's going to look good. Everything's sorted. This picture will be inked later. Yeah, well, it depends how later I do it. I don't know yet. So, do you think anybody will be around for when I do my Enterprise, my Star Trek catch up later? Like, you love my cute hat. My cute hat. What's a cute hat? This is a regular hat. Which I only put it on because my hair is doing this thing where it wants to. It's being so big. Don't know what those emojis mean together. I'm confused. Wait a minute. Let's try to decipher this. Shrug. Female. Shrug male. Shrug male. The female's the circle, the down thing, isn't it? I'm taking the hat off for now. How does it look? Yeah, my hair's all over the place. I know, Jeffrey. I know what you think. But, you know. It's just a shrug. But why the male symbol? I'm confused. I don't know, guys. Is that what that meant? Is that meant to be what that meant? Okay, right. Well, I have got a file to get off of the computer. Right. Well, it doesn't do that here. It's got a little symbol. For some reason. Well, I just showed you what it looks like for me. Right. Okay. Apple. Should be doing the filming of something today. I'm pretty sure I will, but I'm not entirely sure yet. Yet. Doesn't matter. Jeffrey, why are you up so late? Why are you up so late? What's wrong with you? Why are you just awake really early? Huh? A picture? You have to wake up. Oh, so you've been to bed already? Okay. I just didn't want to keep you up, you know? But I'm glad that's not the case then. I just got to do quick edits on something. Oops, that's the wrong button. Damn it, it looks really crooked. So I'm just trying to edit something real quick. Okay. I think I got it. Oh my god, it looks so grainy. So again, I'm just trying to edit something real super quick, super fast. I'll be right with you guys. I've got a song from Macros Plus playing in my head. I literally just poked it and it just auto rotated the image for me, so that was nice of it, I guess. Okay, guys, are you still there? What you up to? I think I might have, but nobody else is here now. I'm all by myself. Oh well, that is fine. I can poke buttons just as well as anybody else. Oh. Well, in that case. In that case, if you just give it a hot second. I'm just uploading some happiness. Just uploading a little bit of happiness. 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 It's got the word penis in it. And then I'll hang out with you guys. Just give me a hot second, because I know Jeffrey might want some happiness. God, how long does it take to load shit? I mean, honestly, it's not hard. Just you know, have it already. Just have it. I mean, how hard is that? Oh, Jeffrey, I just got your email. Thank you. I can't read that yet. I cannot read that yet. I'm going to check my messages in just a hot second, but for now. Well, I'm glad you got that. Hopefully, according to my computer, it says it's sent. It's sent. Snake. So, guys, like, yeah, what's up? The next 45 minutes, all yours. I'm glad you guys like it. Okay, I'm now checking. For some reason, my pipe is now not working. My computer seems to be experiencing some technical difficulties. Weird. I don't know. It's not loading up the images I just uploaded on the Discord. It's not loading up any images that are on the 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 colors do look great. Well, the thing is that I used all of the colors from the box. They're all the box colors, all of them. Every square is its own color. And the problem is that basically, like, I made it way too busy because I wanted to use up all the colors. I was trying to experiment with to see how it would look. I was going to do circles again, but instead I picked squares, make it very angular, and frame it, as it were. And it seems to have worked well, but by the time I got like half of the squares done, I was like, I don't think I should add any more. But every time I added another one, it looked better and better. And then when I finished it, I was like, oh my god, it does look a bit too busy. But because it distracts from the foreground, from the actual pictures in the foreground. But I mean, if you like it, then that's good. Then that's good. But I'm not going to be doing that again. I'm going to just pick like 1 or 2 colors, or just do an actual background. I just didn't have any idea what to do for the background. But I seem to have turned out okay, you know. Damon liked it too. I should Damon it. He said it was funny. He said the otter was cute. So yeah. I got rid of all the lizard from the otter. Because that framework for the otter is actually a lizard. It's actually a lizard. It's just that the lizard that I was looking at had the perfect proportions of an otter. So I was like, oh my god, and it's in a very nice pose. So I drew the cartoon version of it. That's actually my aesthetic. I did put a big goofy grin on him. Like normal otters that I draw would have a smaller mouth, I think. But I made sure that he had a big goofy grin. I was going to make it all the way across his head, but I was like, it's a bit too cartoony for me. I mean, I can do that, but you know, I didn't have any objection to the contrary. So basically, I was like, yeah, I'll do that. I'll do it that way. Any other notes? I can't look at it, so I can't tell because I was going to look at it on Discord. Oh, the close-up works. There we go. Yeah. So yeah. Also, with a slightly darker brown, I went over and did some of the texturing. I've done some texturing on his fur. Make sure you can see like some lines of fur on his body. I'm not so sure about the black lips anymore, but because that was actually a mistake. But I made him look like he's got a wet nose. But on the close-up of his face, if you notice the nose is a bit more textured. It's because I basically wanted it to look wet. So I added the reflection and also kind of almost like a leathered effect on it. And it's not just colored in, it's actually lots and lots, probably hundreds of tiny circles to give it that real texture. What else did I do? I kind of tried to make his face squished into the belly slightly, but it just didn't work out very well with the inking. When I was doing the inking, it kept showing it like it kept basically looking like he was just resting. So actually what I did was I added texture to the belly itself, and his face is kind of squished, like one of his cheeks is slightly moved up, if that's noticeable. So I added texture to the belly itself to make it look like he's kind of almost dug into it as well, and that kind of works. But yeah. As for Pork Chop, I think I nailed his color scheme. He's got a white belly though. I should have added some more kind of like a flesh tone to it, some more flesh tone. But I think it's because basically because when he's in dog mode, his belly is white, and his paws. I mean, his belly isn't white. His belly is actually light brown. It's light brown, and then as you go all the way to the back, it's further. It gets darker and darker until it goes black. That's his color scheme, but that's Five's color scheme. But because he's mixed with the pig, I wanted some more of the pig influence. So instead of having instead of having all of his body be hairless, I decided to basically just make it lighter fur, and that kind of works. Yeah, and the pig expression is kind of okay, and yeah, I'm okay with that one. But I think I did nail the color scheme quite well, and I also got the paws in. I think the paws look good. It's like the underside of Five's paws, whereas usually they just were fur. I basically have decided to own that I can't draw paws very well and just like scribble the fuck over them. Now that seemed to work, but the hand itself, that's based off of my hand. I just did that, and I just made his fingers slightly pudgier to give him the more fur, and it kind of just it kind of worked out quite well. But at the tail itself, that is Butch. That is Butch's tail, with the black and the brown and the lighter brown. That's my old dog's Butch's tail. That's kind of what Five's tail is, and I didn't alter that. But yeah. Anyway, those are my notes on that picture. I kind of messed up on one thing I super messed up on is the actual, if you look at the entire picture, not just the close-ups that I featured in the scans. I did separate scans. But if you look at the entire picture, I tried my bestiest to basically get all of the tiles, different colored tiles, to basically like be very flat until it came to the ground, so they were kind of almost projected on the ground as well. And doing the perspective, doing the rendering lines on the perspective, you can kind of make them out if you look really closely. Well, I tried to edit them out in the editing. That's what I was doing. That's why it was, yeah. You can still kind of see them. And also, there's been a mistake. It kind of looks like it's sloping down a little bit for some reason. But, I mean, I just couldn't get it right. I couldn't get things to line up right. But, I mean, like, hopefully you're not really noticing it that much. But, yeah. Yeah, and that is it. I think that is all of the... That is all of the notes. Oh, by the way, the whiskers. Oh, you can. By the way, this eraser. That's what I wanted to say. With the whiskers, I accidentally did a huge whisker accidentally on his right eyebrow. One of his whiskers kind of went crazy off the paper almost. So, and this eraser, my eraser. Actually can erase ink. Again, you can erase ink. You can actually erase like a ballpoint pen ink. All you got to do is just keep rubbing, and as you can see, it works. For some reason, I couldn't get rid of the little tip, like one of the sections, but it only showed up in the scan. If you look at the actual thing, it doesn't show up. So yeah. Anyway, that is it. That is all the notes on that picture. But I'm glad you like it. And his lips are black. That isn't him. That isn't the inside of his mouth. His lip is black, but I failed with the texturing on that lip. It was supposed to be like a hoopy. I was doing like a hoopy effect, but for some reason it colored all of it in. So yeah, whatever. But that's all for that picture. Leonard Tan says hi. Hello. But no, that's everything for that picture. And yeah, now I'm finished talking. So much talking. I do apologize. So yeah, now what, guys? Now what we're going to talk about. I'm going to try switching out from this room on Discord and go back. Yes, yeah, so it's just not showing up. What is the deal? Just exit the server, go to newbie server, and then come back. Oh, that worked. That worked. I can see it now. You know, yeah. Is there anything that anybody wants to talk to me about that particular piece about, or are we all good with it? Do you like it? Is it good? I know you said you like it lots, but you know. Just double checking. Okay. Don't know what that means. What is with this lighter? No, that works. I thought you might want to use them as reference without pork chop. That's why I did the separate scan for you of just him on the on a big pillow. I'm kind of regretting that I didn't do his eyes open. But yeah. I had my breakfast ages ago. I had my breakfast at like 5 a.m. Got my lunch soon. I've got my lunch soon, and I'm waiting for Damien to wake up so that I can actually go and have it. But no, I'm sure it will. So, Howard, I'm sure he will appear in other pictures. So basically, when I do that, then I'll do his eyes open. Unless he's sleepy, of course. I don't know. I haven't actually done a goo picture, slime goo picture for furry from the furry art, but I'm sure there's a week or day of goo day, slime day, or something coming up. Did you say he was glowing? I just realised something. If you said he was glowing, then I should have left a veil around him. I imagine when he's sleepy, then basically he doesn't turn into goo. But when he's active, that's when he basically does a lot of goo stuff. What does the goo look like? Is it just brown goo? Because that sounds like chocolate pudding. He might get slurped up. Yeah, if you type in basically like if you type in slime or goo, anything into Fur Affinity, it will show you a bunch of inflation stuff. I already looked it up. Like puddle, not like nasty or anything. Tubbs, please forgive if I fall back to sleep, but I will sleep better now that I know that you are alright. I'll catch you on the next stream. Are you gonna go back to bed now, or are you falling asleep now? Is that what's happening? I'm not staying for much longer. Like I was going to stay for maybe 20 minutes or so, but I'm not entirely sure. Think of like Jake from Adventure Time, or like more from Treasure Planet. Okay. I don't watch Adventure Time, and I haven't seen Treasure Planet, but I think I know what creature you're talking about. It's just a little goo blob with eyes, isn't it? I think so. You're waiting for the belly slur. Okay. Like I said, I'm not going to be much longer. I've done the preview for that, and I've just yeah. I was debating whether to come back on stream because I didn't have anything to draw, And then also I found out that basically it's Skunktober. I got a message earlier. Well, I saw somebody post some Skunktober stuff earlier, so I was like, Skunktober, Skunktember earlier, so I was like, ew. So I was like, ew, maybe I'll do something like that. And then I opened up my Fur Affinity stuff, and I got a message from somebody saying it's Skunktober, it's Skunktember, and it should be a skunk picture. So, oh, that's what I should do. I should post it to Twitter. Oh no, I can't post it to Twitter yet because it's not done. It hasn't been inked yet. Lots of humming going on from you, Howard. You okay? Besides being apparently not well. It's cute. Skunktember. Yeah, I know, right? Why can't I just call it Skunk Month or something? It just Skunktember doesn't sound like it's a thing, but it is a thing apparently. I wonder what November's going to be, because October is October, and December's a bunch of Christmas stuff. But yeah, October is not just it's not October. It's not just October. October, I think, is also there's going to be a bunch of Halloween stuff. Is November a bunch of like Thanksgiving stuff? I don't know. But by the way, all of the box pencils, I used one of my pencil cases, one of my free pencil cases now I've got, and they all fit in one pencil case. And it looks like they're tightly packed in here, but they're not. They actually fit really well in here. I mean, I can open it and they won't explode or anything. You know, I can open it and I can get pencils out. I can get the red out. See, I say that and now I can't get the red out. I can get the red and everything. And I can close it again and it's all fine. But they all fit in here. I don't know why that. So I don't have to go back in the box again if they're not in the box. But these are the box pencils. They all fit in there. I used every single one of these colors. Every single one of these colors is a tile in the other one. There was this one series where an artist drew his interpretation of disorders, disabilities, right? Well, that's great. They all fit in there. I know, right? I was surprised as well. I was expecting to get the other, because I've got 2 empty pencil cases now. And I was expecting to get the other one out and have to use that. But I think I might use that for one of the kinds of other pencils, one of the kinds of gel pens that I've got. You know, all the highlighters and stuff. Might go in there. I don't know. Might be just a loose one because I've also got a couple of white pens as well that I've got to put in there. I've got that go with them because the white pen doesn't work from the hundreds or the 100 gel pen set. Yeah. Anyway, I'm just psyched you guys like that picture. I do not think this has anything left in it, but we're going to see, and then I might go if this basically fails. I should tamp it down a bit more. Nope. I mean, it's working, but it's basically a bit too much hard work for me right now. So yeah, I wanted to say something to Itchy before he left, but he left, so I can't. And now I forgot what it was, so it doesn't matter. Oh, I've been straight up using his Netflix, by the way. Once I got a code back on here on my phone, it was just like, nope, I'm gonna catch up on all the stuff that I missed from last time I had a code on my phone, and then I'm basically gonna, yeah. By the way, Parks and Recreation is not on Netflix in the UK. Is it on Netflix in the US? Because basically that's something I wanted to ask him. But yeah, it's a real annoyance because I fucking love that show. However, Brooklyn Nine-Nine is. I know. I'm sorry that Chris isn't feeling well too. At the same time, it does make me want to like jump on a plane and smother him with like with kindness. Just imagine a poor ball of Chris, kind of all shivering, just as like, oh, must hug, you know. Parks and Rec, I'll check with. Well, you don't have to. I'm just saying. I just wanted to ask him that, but if he isn't here, that's fine. Yeah. I might be still be sick. I don't know yet. It's one of the reasons why I basically didn't come on stream the other night, is because for the past couple of weeks I've just been feeling a bit meh, and it's probably just due to my sleep cycle being screwed up, and that I've really got to fix it. It's been slowly fixed. I woke up at 4 a.m. That's the usual time for me to wake up. You know, I went to bed at 9. Woke up at 4. So it's like, it's getting there. Ideally, I want to go to bed by like 12, midnight-ish. And wake up around about 6-ish or something, you know. So I get like at least a few hours. But yeah. That's never going to happen. My sleep cycle is never going to be fully intact. I just want to make sure. I just want to, you know, it's kind of a reset of the sleep cycle. But hopefully by the end of the day, it should be back to normal. Because I'm going to go to bed. I've got to go to a dinner tonight. And it's a birthday dinner for my partner's best friend. Best straight friend. And I want to be able to go to that because he's kind of my friend too, kind of. And yeah, I want to go there and eat and then fall asleep when I get back home. Whether that will happen or not, I don't know. I want to do the same thing to LiveTUBBSart. Well, yes, that's what is. It is. It's just like, yeah, it's just making me feel really run down, and also causing weird imbalances in my head, which mean that basically I feel crappy emotionally as well, which is awesome. I don't know. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna go. Just double checked my for Affinity. Basically, there's a guy that, remember, I've been talking to Hellboy66, and basically he he's been very nice. He's been very friendly, and he's very, very sweet sounding. And God damn it, should really clear my throat properly before trying to talk again. He's been very sweet, and he basically is. I've offered him a couple of times the opportunity for him to basically, like, you know, give me a suggestion so that I could draw something for him. And he's only just picked up the bait, and he's just like, right, I'm going to give you a description. Just give me a minute. And that was 3 hours ago, according to my computer. So he might have already gone to bed. He might have just be doing it before he goes to bed. But yeah. Anyway, right, guys. Sorry, been sitting down for too long. Belly rubs. Is it uneven? It feels uneven on one side. I don't know. Belly rubs. Really sleep. And yeah, I might be back later today. Damn it. There we go. I might be back later today, but I don't know what I'll be doing. I know we still got to watch more Star Trek, and I might do like 3 at once. I don't know yet. Depends how I'm feeling. But I know also that I'm going to try to film the Squish video later on. I should drink my tea. Oh my god, that helps so much. I think I just needed to refresh my throat. Right. Yeah, I might be filming something. I don't know yet. I've got no cans, so yeah. But I've got a squish can. Just a very, very simple belly squish of a can. But yeah. Anyway. Ooh. By the way, if you wanted to see the vacation video, it's now available on the Squish tabs. I'm just adjusting the thumbnail. There we go. The 700 vacation special that was taken down from my main channel before my main channel got squished is now available on Squishing Tabs. So go check that one out if you want to see that one. It's the whole thing, so basically it's not just all of it. Anyway. Bye guys. Maybe see some of you in a few hours' time.